Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, this is As It Is, talking about the Kardashians today, episode 3 of season 3. All this background noise, I thought it'd be so great to take a video of my garden. I don't think it's gonna work out. So go back inside. Alright, so back inside. So about episode 3. It really just seemed like an ad campaign, which I know people have felt like that's what a lot of what the Kardashians, the Hulu version has been, is just ad campaigns for their many businesses. I know people, not people I know, people on the internet have complained about that. Because original Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you got to like see their lives, what they're doing, and it really only seems like people who are really showing their lives any at all is still Khloe. You know, Khloe talked about her melanoma. In this episode, we see Tatum, her son. We don't see like his face. Kris Jenner still wants to call him Rob, which I think is funny. And she talks about her surrogacy son, that like when she had True, it took a couple of days for that connection to be built. It only took days. Whereas she's 3 months into having Tatum and she's like, we're still building that connection. So yeah, I think that's just hard. Like, it's a hard thing because I never had a child. I don't know. But I think Khloe's bringing up a good conversation about surrogacy. I think that's really nice. It's really good. And that was the only like personal tidbit that we got. Kylie was not in this episode. Kendall, we saw that she was in New York for New York Fashion Week. She called her mom. And Kris wasn't there, but she was going to be there. And Kris wasn't coming that day because she was going to Beyonce's birthday party, which, let me just say, there's so many rumors on the internet about how like Beyonce does not like the Kardashians. And so a lot of people were surprised in episode 1 of this season, they played a Beyonce song off of her Renaissance album. People were like, they played the whole damn song. Like, they made a music video of a Beyonce song. Weird. But Beyonce may not like any of the sisters, but she likes Kris Jenner. We know that because Kris Jenner went to the birthday party. So at least we know that. We know that much. Oh, Kris Jenner made a joke, or she said, she told Kendall, "You're my favorite child," which is very funny and not true because the day before, Kris Jenner and Kylie were on Late Show with James Gordon, and Kris Jenner was in the lie detector, and Kylie asked, "Am I your favorite child?" And Kris said yes, and it was true. You just don't answer. You never answer. First off, you should not have a favorite. Secondly, if you do, you never admit it. What a crappy mom. Which is funny because episode is called Everything Is My Fault, because Kendall and Kourtney were really digging into Kris about how their anxiety and their like control issues and perfectionism all comes from Kris. It's all Kris's fault. Which, I mean, having a good work ethic, is that really a bad thing? I don't know. But that's for them and their therapists. I don't really know. Has the drama between Kourtney and Kim started yet about the Dolce & Gabbana stuff? No, it hasn't. They kept previewing it. In the next preview for next week, they show it and Kourtney's crying. And I'm like, when are they gonna get into this drama? You know? Kim is doing this fashion show with Dolce & Gabbana, and I think Kourtney knows about it too, because Kourtney saw Dolce and was like, "Oh, are you going to Kim's office?" So she knows about it. So I'm like, is this drama fake? Um, Kim is styling all this stuff. They made like 120 pieces. They're only keeping like 80. And it's not like she came up with the designs. They're just rebranding, repurposing old designs from Dolce & Gabbana. And Kim's stylist forgot her passport. And so Kim's having to make decisions by herself and style these outfits by herself. She's very not confident about it. Which is, I think the root of Kim is that she's very good at faking confidence, but I don't know if she really has, not real confidence, or like self-esteem is not the word I'm looking for. But like, she can fake it if other people are there hyping her up. She has to do it by herself. She's like, no. Kim made a joke about how she can walk out in just a thong and like a shoot or something, but if she's like hooking up with somebody, she's like, don't look at me, turn the lights off, which I thought was kind of funny. Let's see. I think that kind of goes into more her like, if she's not people there to hype her up, like a crowd of people hyping her up in her decisions, she's like not as secure in those decisions. Oh, Kim and North has a lot of prosthetic makeup for like costumes and stuff, and that's what Kim and North do, is that North will do like her makeup and like put prosthetics on her face. And so then Kim went around pretending to be North's new art teacher. They just came over to their house and scared people, and that was kind of funny. So I guess that was some realism into their life. I also feel like that was a little bit of a PR stunt because Kim was getting dragged for like not actually being a good mom. Because a lot of like school assignments that her kids do, they like say, oh, my mom does this, my mom's favorite thing to do this, when me and my mom hang out, we do this. And those assignments would say basically that Kim doesn't hang out with her kids. So knowing that background information, that seemed like a PR stunt and less authentic, in my personal opinion. I don't know. Courtney, eye roll, like, her whole thing was talking about her Lemmy vitamins, which I want to do a whole deep dive on those vitamins. Let me know down below if you'd like me to do that. Like, obviously, comment, like, and subscribe to this video or this channel. But let me know down below if you would be interested in watching me do a deep dive on Courtney's Lemmy vitamins, because I'm very interested what her active ingredients are. So to new viewers, viewers that don't know that are subscribed, I'm a chemist. I'm getting a doctorate, a PhD in chemistry. So I feel like I could do a deep dive and know like what these active ingredients could do for your body. And like do some background research on that, because one of her vitamins is Lemmy matcha, and I'm like, what is that supposed to do? I don't drink matcha tea, so I don't know what matcha tea does, but I could look into that. Also, like, another one is Let Me Focus, and I'm like, do you got some Adderall in there? Like, how are you letting us focus more with your vitamin? Is it just caffeine? Because like if you have ADHD and you need to focus, you can like self-medicate with caffeine. So I'm like, is this just a vitamin that has caffeine in it? And then she has one that's Let Me Fall in Love, which sounds like the stupidest thing, because she was doing an ad campaign for that. She took pictures of that, her and Travis making out, whatever, and it's for Let Me Fall in Love. And she said, it goes through your mouth and it opens up your heart. What? It's a floral essence that goes in your mouth and opens up your heart. That's the shit she said. She obviously doesn't know what her products actually do. She doesn't know what her products do. And you could tell when she was doing the press tour stuff, because they asked, why are you interested in this? And then she talked about how she just didn't have a passion for so long. She felt like her mom and Kim were pushing her to have a passion or a project or something. But she's in a better headspace now. It's like, okay, well, what does that have to do with the products? You're not good at pushing and promoting these products. And then Kourtney was saying in one of the interviews, which I'm like, why did you put that on the screen? I would have cut that shit out. I mean, I would have cut that out of the video. She said, Aki's one of those let me focuses right now. Let me focus. And then she blanked. And she's like, I'm blanking. Which I don't know if that's like supposed to be like an ad for, oh, I really do need to let me focus right now. Or it just, maybe that was the reason to keep it in there, but it just told me she doesn't know anything about her products. She doesn't know why they do what they say they're going to do. Why do the things that you chose to put into your vitamins promote this thing you're saying this vitamin does? Why does it do that? Could she answer that? I don't think she could. That's like when Kylie was promoting her Kyliner. No. Is that what she calls her mascara? I don't know. I don't buy her makeup. You know, she didn't say one thing the mascara does that's different from other mascaras. She didn't say anything about how the wand is different from other mascaras. Like, what is it helping? What difference is it making that's so great that you had to make your own mascara? She's talked about how she likes how, you know, how it's pink on the outside, and then she applied it. Okay, great. Glad you like your own thing. Why would I like this? Why would I pay money for this? They're not good at pushing their own products. And I think that's why Kim is good at pushing her own products. Khloe's good at pushing products and like her good American products in like a ethos kind of way, like the emotional backstory of her losing a bunch of weight and how she tries to be very inclusive, and she does not sell, they do not give companies, they do not sell good American in stores if they're not going to have the whole range of sizes, which is very nice. Kim's good at pushing products because she talks about the problem and how her product solves that problem. Kourtney, maybe Kylie does say that sometimes, I don't know, but just from what the show showed, Kourtney does not do that. So I wonder how successful her vitamin brand is. I have no idea. I remember when it came out, it sounded interesting, and I was actually kind of interested in buying it, but then I was like, no. So, girl, let me know what you think down below. Would you buy Let Me Vitamins? Should I do a deep dive on it? And, are you watching this show? Because, like, I'm really trying to enjoy it, and sometimes I do, but most of the episode, just, like, you know, not paying attention. So, let me know down below. Bye!